Welcome back to Purgatory 2. In the last episode, we didn't even find a single mysterious stone, which I probably missed out on. Anyway, let's move onwards with our journey and our lives. Enri, there's a shower room up ahead. Go in and wash the blood off. That'll look great. Hopefully there's nobody in there waiting for us. Ebel, what is it? Do you have something you want to say? I cannot wait to see the sky. Is that what you want to say? Ebel, you really do know what other people are thinking. You are so cool. Come on, Neon. Don't you also have a similar ability? Well, so much for buttering you up. Ah, come on, man. Take in some compliments. Anyway, do you mind if I talk to you about Oliver for a moment? Sure, go ahead. Thank you. It is just that our biggest obstacle will be Oliver's left arm. Yeah, I know what you mean. What do you call that thingy on his arm? It looks like somewhat like a cannon. Yeah, like Samus Aran's arm cannon. It is an AMR, an anti-material rifle. And as long as he wields it, we are at a huge disadvantage. Yeah, because no matter how good we are at close combat, if we can't actually get to them, we're stuffed. That is why, first and foremost, we need to do something about it. After that, our following priorities would be his right arm, shoulder, hips, and legs. Essentially his entire body. But we need to dismember him from the limbs. Since he will be equipped with ERA, Explosive Reactive Armor, this is why close combat is essentially useless. Explosive Reactive Armor? Does that mean it explodes? ERA is a special type of protective armor that responds to any strong impacts with an explosion to mitigate the damage, so a reactive active sort of thing. When used in close combat, the one who takes damage at the end will be the attacker and not the receiver. Ricochet. So then what happened if I were to hit him with my metal pipe and it ricochet back to you? Ebel, you would be utterly obliterated. Wait, now that you mention it, I recall Enri stating she might not be able to beat Oliver. Maybe that's the reason why. I wonder if it's because Enri's instinct somehow has sensed the impending danger. And that's why she realised it would be wise not to attempt any attacks on Oliver. I see. Did you know this information yourself? Or did you absorb it from others? Or was it absorbed from a victim? Neither, actually. I obtained this information from reading through the data available on the Marva computer on the lower levels. Very smart. Well, it suddenly seems like we got something to show for all our snooping around. Be sure to share this information with Enri, okay? Eh? But I've already told her. When did this happen? Ebel, yeah? What do you think about me? Well, through the 10 minutes that we've known each other, I'm going to give you my utmost, most honest feelings. Buckle down, let's discuss. Well, you are a very good friend to me, and you've helped me out on more than one occasion. And Enri, why are you bringing her up? She knows. Enri knows. Ebel, Enri is all on her own in the depths of Purgatory. What she needs most is a helping hand, one that is guided by you. Wow, those are very profound words. I have no idea what you're trying to convey. Really? Surely you of all people should be able to understand. Especially when you can read into the emotions and feelings of other people. Conversation over. Hello! Yes, your clothes are clean now. However, they're still wet. Okay, I will dry them. How will you specifically dry them? I don't want to know. How is it? Are they dry now? Huh? Now then, Ebel, Enri, let us get a move on. That is a great idea to move on with ourselves. So this... Oh! Enri, why do you pick this up? We got a mysterious stone. Hell yeah. And showers. Sprinkles! I'm not going to waste the water. Let's move onwards. Even though this is only a game, it's the small things in life you've got to take into account. Such as turning off the water when you don't need to use it. What's wrong? We might be in a spot of trouble. How are we in a spot of trouble? Oh. That thing again? Great. This thing again when you think that we've been done and over it. I never thought DO33 would find us. Enri, Neon, what are you two doing? Come on quickly. But this demon is persistent. Enri and I will hold it back while you go. You would be making a grave mistake. Both of you, get in. Yep. Yeah, if it's able to survive 2 giant things close in on it, and it's going to try and tear down that door, it's going to barge through. This thing is a demon machine. Man, why is this elevator not working? Damn it, what's going on? Is it malfunctioning? I do not know. I do not understand why it is not working either. Oh no. A D-type runaway has been detected. We'll be temporarily shutting down power in area G4. What does that mean? Ebel, I do not think the elevator doors are going to stand for much longer. Damn it! Work! 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 Not when there's no power. Why won't you work, god damn it? Enri? Oh, you're going to cut it. I see. You're going to cut the elevators. Enri, what are you doing? Enri, you must not do that. Even if we do happen to survive before, we have no means to get back up here. That's not what you're doing? So that is your plan? Yes, understood. Then, Enri, go cut that other chain. I will take care of the iron grates on this floor. I think I get what they're trying to do. We might be able to pull this off. Just gotta put my trust into these girls. They know what they're doing. Yeah, even though I have no context of what they're doing. Okay, done. Ebel, even if something goes wrong, does not move from that spot. Okay? It's suddenly gone quiet. No, that means it's gotta bust through the door. There it is. You are surely persistent. I'll give you points on that, demon. Sheesh. And it fell through. Enri, it worked. Indeed it did. That was terrifying. But it's over now? It only dropped down below. It would not be enough to kill it. Of course it won't. This thing cannot be killed, for goodness sakes. Man, that plan seriously saved our butts. You two knew exactly what to do. Nearly all of it was thanks to Enri. I would never have been able to form such a brilliant idea like she can. No, I'm just truly thankful that both of you are here with me. I was completely distraught by our situation back there. It is not just you, Ebel. I too felt the same way. I became so overwhelmed that I was losing perspective. That is why Enri was a true saviour in all of this. Embarrassed. By the way, Neon, how were you able to get the iron gates on the floor to fall? Quite simple. I had the gastric acid that I produced inside of my body come out of my arm and apply it to the iron gates. That's like stomach acid, right? Yes. It is super strong enough to dissolve iron in a heartbeat. Yet, it's like the acid inside your body, but much more corrosive. Enri would have been hard-pressed to weaken the grates in time, so that is why I took care of them in her place. I really was not quite sure if it would work or not, but you can see the results for yourself. I see. So basically Enri cut down the chains in 2 places while Neon melted the iron grates in order to have the flooring drop. I don't know how to best put this, but it almost seems like you're used to doing this, Enri. I want to have your mental fortitude and ability to take action. Please give me more power. I don't think that's how it works. And the threat has been confirmed to have been subsided. I said too many words there. We will resume power to G4, I mean. That looks like an A for me. Oh, it's working again? Enri, Ebel, be careful not to fall. Yeah, got it. Not... Well, great. I'm glad it goes upwards rather than down. So we've got to jump across them. Seems we've all made it in one piece. I will build a bridge to the doors. Please wait a moment. Sure thing. This kind of bridge. There! We can safely cross over now. Still, do make sure not to fall. It would be awkwardly stupid to come this far only to fall, so we'll be careful. Oh dear. I wonder what would happen if you do try to fall. Like, no, you can't fall. You just cannot fall. It's just not possible. We are finally here. Where are we? Here is where you can find the girl who was caught by Oliver. So Emma's on this floor? She is. Rather, I think she is. Oliver is here too, I believe. So that Blank is here. Well, of course he is. Does he know that we're here? I could not say. The path we took to get here did not have any security cameras. But we did stop the emergence of Purgatory and got rid of the spiders. And I also rewrote substantial pieces of the source code for one of the systems, so... Let me say that I think it's safe to assume he knows we are coming. Basically, he is aware that we're coming. But he doesn't know exactly where we are right now. Would that be a fair assumption? I believe so. We can use this opportunity to go and save Emma. That is where the real work begins. Ebel, Enri, let's give it our all. Yeah. Nervousness rings true, and I'm not surprised. My gosh, look at all these fans. What's up with all these fans in the background as well? It's so techno. I think that way would be too obvious, wouldn't you think? This path leads to a facility that is used for managing and holding D-types of more significance. I believe the girl you call Emma is up ahead. Why do you think that? I checked on it numerous times when I was working on the mother computer at the lower levels. Basically, you're saying that when you were looking, you happened to come across this facility, and that's where you last saw Emma alive? I have told you all I know. Past that, I do not know myself. I guess the rest lies solely on Oliver's whim. Yeah, then let's hurry and rescue Emma. Nods. Nods, most definitely. What would be to... Hold on, what would be to the left, though? I'm just curious. So... We have ourselves a scenario here. We are away from Emma, but at the same time, are we actually... Oh, okay, hold on. I recognise this place. This is where the shutters were... Oh, here we go, here we go. Another mysterious stone, which means we've got 8 of them now. Can't believe in the last episode we didn't get a single one, but yet this episode we got 2 of them. What's wrong? What's through that gate? Oh, number 6. I wish we could go through these shutters here. I don't blame you, but there's no way for us to get through. We have to find another way. Another way indeed. If only there was another way. Is there a way of opening these shutters before rescuing Emma? That's what I'd like to know. Is there a way of doing that, or can we only do that after? Or maybe there just is not a way to rescue, to open those shutters at all. Let's think if there's got to be a way to rescue Emma. No matter how much we hate her, they're important to these characters. Oh. An intersection then, it would seem. Isn't that just grand? Oh. That looks like a portal to another realm. And these are like demon types. Well, hello there. Hope you are having an absolutely wonderful day. What? Why are we in the same place? Okay, I didn't even see that. That's like a bigger version of the masked murderer that we saw at the beginning of Purgatory 2 and the end of Purgatory 1. Isn't that just fantastic? Absolutely delightful. Well, here is a specimen chamber. And this is... Well, hi. Hope you're having a lovely day. Okay, so it's an infinite circle. That's what's happening here, excuse me. Ebel, what is it? I believe that man is beyond this point. You mean Oliver? Yes. It might be a bit late to ask, but do we have a strategy? Enri? Right, let's move forward. Okay, what's this? Did they already have a plan or something? I wish they would let in on us. Then again, it does build to a mystery and suspense. Just letting you two know, I'll only be holding you back. Do not worry, for you will be useful this time, Ebel. Really? Yes, our intuition and stuff like that. Our intelligence. Our ability to reason. So you're finally here. I was beginning to think you'd never arrive, Oliver. Well now, DO29, you have done well to make it this far. You were able to shut down most of my security cameras in the lower levels. You also completely annihilated my versatile spiders in the middle levels. And you also rewrote the source code of my main system. I had a backup, but it took an awful lot of time. Then I am glad to hear that. Now then. Oh, Enri, your right arm. DO29. Does that mean you have healed it? Yes, I had. I was not aware my creation was capable of such a feat. This is a great discovery. My name is not DO29. It is Neon 2. I am also shocked to see her responding so properly. Not only that, she has also taken on a full humanoid form. She is different from the DO29 I know. That is because I was always putting on various acts around you. I did not want you to catch on. Then I am pleased to hear about your vigilance. This proves to me you have a high level of intelligence. I don't believe I even need the emergence of Purgatory any longer. Eh? What do you mean by that, Oliver? The true purpose of the project was to stimulate DO29 and encourage her growth. However, it's very clear now that it's not needed, especially when she is already so close to becoming a perfect demon. Now I just need to take this data, then my role here will come to a close. Ebel? What? I must thank you. You have been a huge inspiration to her, as I predicted. Keeping you alive was the right choice in the end. So all of this was completely orchestrated by you? You have the brains and abilities to inspire her. I expected her to take an interest in you. And just like that, I set the course for you to become the target of her fascination, Ebel. And at the same time, I will gain control of DO29. That was a plan from the start. However, these results were beyond my expectations. As it turns out, DO29's intelligence is equal to that of humans, if not surpassing them. Much to my surprise, you've exceeded my expectations. But this is where it ends. DO29, I'm going to restrain you and take this data. And Ebel, I give you my regards for delivering her to me like this. I'm sorry to say this is as far as you go. I was merciful once before, but now I'm done going easy on you. Flounder as much as you please. Enri. Good. A wall of flesh. Ouch. What? You protect yourself against my anti-material rifle? Now, Enri. You know it will be pointless, Enri. I have the best countermeasure. His left elbow joint. Good. Great. Now Oliver can no longer use his AMR. Now you need to take care of the rest. I have used up too many of my cells. I'll not be able to move for a while. Aha. Short-circuiting, are we? Oliver's left arm is short-circuiting so much at that point that even I can easily see all the energy and sparks leaking out of it. If he just so happens to self-destruct, we've got this in the bag. But he's got a countermeasure, hasn't he, for all obstacles. Now then, let's try that again. You blank! Tell me, DO29, how did you know to do that? I've been observing you all of this time, even now. I see now. The reason why you had Enri aim for my elbow joint is because there's nothing protecting it. And you formed a shield made of stitching your cell walls to withstand my shot. However, you put so much cells in it to ensure its integrity that now you can't move. Isn't that correct? Now it's just Enri and Ebel. Come at me from any direction you'd like. As long as I'm equipped with this explosive reactive armor, you have no chance of winning against me. There's gotta be a way to deactivate its functionality. This is where Ebel comes in. We need to do something. Decided against it? Then it's my turn to make a move. Anyway, watch out, his entire body is one big weapon. Oh. Enri! Ebel, Enri needs your help. But hurry! Got it. This is it. Going anywhere, Oliver. God damn it, this is too scary. Ebel, what the... Tell me one thing. Is this the best you can do? What do you mean? I want to hear you say that you made a folly. DO29 is out of commission. Enri has fainted. You're the one who's still capable of acting. Yet this is the course of action you took? Don't you think it's beyond comprehension? You're fighting an opponent you can't even win against. All you're doing is buying time, but it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, Neon 2 may be inactive for now, but that buying time is very good. Even if Enri were to wake up at this very moment, there's nothing she can do so long as I still have this armor. I am not going to let you target my weak points any longer. And haven't you noticed? Notice what? I've been after you from the very moment we first met. You were? Because you seem to be someone special to these two. For you see, I was aiming at their weak point. You. Once I have your fate in the palm of my hands, I will have control of the entire situation in those girls. Do you realize that this is how it always turns out? You will always be my target, every time. So that's why you constantly aim to be AMR at me? But what would be the point of killing me? There is a very simple point. They would have to sacrifice themselves to save you, and by doing so, my shot would have left them incapacitated every single time. Damn you. Now then, what will you do, DO29? Ebel's life hangs at my very feet. You know what this means to you, right? What, but you regained the ability to move? It appears the interval between forming the chitinous cell wall is about a minute, but you're too late. Ebel, thank you for buying me time. I am ready. Oh gosh, okay, what is with those eyes? To kill Oliver now. Oh, you seem confident this time around. I think you know exactly what will happen if I receive a strong impact. My explosive reactive armor will be activated and the bell here will be caught in the middle of the blast. And if there was truly a way for you to kill me, then you should have done so from the beginning. But now the situation deteriorated even further, so how can you possibly expect to kill me? Die. Oh, there's some estranglement involved here. My body, it won't obey me. What is happening? DO29, what did you do to me? Estranglement indeed. My cells are parasiting yours from the inside. His power, it is much greater than I anticipated. Parasitism, what nonsense. I never even came in contact with... No, impossible. Serves you right, Oliver. Ebel, you break! What did you do to me? Answer me, Ebel! No, it's when you came in contact with Enri. You want to know how? I deployed our secret weapon on you. What? Neon O2's flesh. In other words, her cells. While you were busy trampling on me and flapping your lips, I stuck it onto you. Since your whole body is made of machinery, you lack one of the 5 senses. That is the sense of touch. So you didn't even notice while it was busy parasiting you. If only you were made of flesh and blood, you would have caught out on an instant. Curse you, Ebel! Keep on your strength, Enri, wake up. You need to deliver the finishing blow to Oliver. Not. Enri, so you're alright? This is it for you, Oliver. Curse you. Enri, destroy the terminal on the back of Oliver's left eye. If we do that, his brain's maintenance system will cease to function. Do not worry, there's no ERA in there. Time for you to go out of commission, Oliver. That cleaver! You are still carrying it on you? She wants you to have your cleaver back. In another way. Damn you, Ebel! Yeah, as I said, you are out of commission. It is finally over. That took a lot of energy out of you. I am fine. More importantly, are you injured, Enri? Are you sure? You are doing fine? I am glad to hear that. Even despite the fact you were unconscious when Oliver kicked you, you still managed to stand and saved us all. Eh? You only pretended to feign in order to keep Oliver off guard? You had already caught on to my plan from that moment, did you not? Enri, you're even more awesome than I thought you would be. You are so reliable. Enri, Neon, are you two alright? Especially you in particular, Enri. It like he got you pretty good with that kick. You sure about that? Don't let your guard down just yet. Oliver may still have some backup emergencies. Neon, if you have any energy spare, could you take a look at Enri's entire body? It would be my pleasure. Well, even I knew you were lying without Ebel telling me, so I tend to examine you from the start. Oh dear. Enri, you know you cannot hide these things from me or Neon. Give it up. Alright, let me know when you're done. Got it. Now then, Enri, take off your clothes. Okay. Okay, I still think there's some threat here. Okay, you're good to go now, Enri. It is fine. It is fine. You're in good health. We are done here. Let's take back this cleaver that Enri stabbed Oliver with, just in case. It's better than nothing. The point of this cleaver is not sharp enough to stab anything. Yet Enri had no issue stabbing him with it, because you can also apply an immense amount of physical force with the handle so it can impale his head. Yep, you just said what I was thinking. No, she must have just used brute strength to force it in. What tremendous power. Ebel, you can come back to us now. Alright. I'm still thinking Oliver's going to somehow wake up. So, how's Enri holding up? Just some bruises and a few broken ribs. Okay, just a few broken ribs, you know, nothing life-threatening. Well, now, that sounds pretty serious. Do not fret, I've already healed up her ribs. She is a demon, and furthermore, she also has my cells inside her. It was an easy fix. Honestly, being a demon is certainly something. Her bruises have healed up quite nicely as well, so there's nothing for you to worry about. I see. Well, that's a relief. Now, there are 2 more objectives left to do. Rescuing Emma and then making our escape. Ah! What is it? Oliver never mentioned anything about Emma or where he's holding her. Damn it! It is okay. I have an idea. Leave it to me. Really? Thank you. I know we're all pretty beat. I need to catch my breath. Once we rescue Emma, all of us can safely leave this place. Yes. Let's see now. I don't trust you. Obtaining Two's flesh. Phew. You sure seem happy to have it back. Ebel? Yeah? I meant to tell you this earlier, but this piece of flesh, it is actually my true form. What? Huh? Something that's this important to you, you've entrusted to us. What faith you have in us. I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. Neon, come on. That's the first thing you should have told me. You shouldn't have given something so vital to me. What if I crushed it by accident? Whoops. This isn't something you should be saying whoops over. I swear, when we get out here, I'm going to give you a good scolding. Ah. However, thanks to your true form here, we were able to defeat Oliver in the end, so I'll keep the scolding short. Hooray! This true form of yours, it's small yet amazing. It was able to incapacitate Oliver and keep him from acting. My true body has the power of 255 dummied monsters. Integers. It's like it can only go up to 256 and it has to restart again. On top of that, its cell division number is 99 times faster than one of them, so it is amazingly quick too. My true body functions as a central control of sorts that sends out signals to all my dummied monsters in order to direct them to move and act. I knew it. You, as the original one, the one with all of control, it's like a network. It's a hive mind. And this bit of flesh is somehow the centralized point of that network. Without that, the entire network would be diminished and all the dummies will either be dead or immobile. Think of it like this. Your index finger is now one of my dummied bodies, Ebel. Your index finger would use the organ called the brain to move around. That should make it clear how this all works. I think I get it. But at the same time, it's hard to wrap my head around. Anyway, on a scale of 1 to 100, how much of that did you get? A 35? Well, that is low. Surely my explanation was a little better than that. You're so stingy. I love the comedicness between the two as well. Alright, enough fooling around. Let's hurry up and rescue Emma. Ah, you're right about that. Good, 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 good. Does Oliver have anything else on him? You're saying that I shouldn't mess around with his body? You're right. It would be disastrous for us if his explosive reactive armor were to kick in. Let's not touch him any further. I still don't trust him. I still don't trust him. I feel like we need to somehow... Is this thing the anti-material rifle that Enri cut off? Yes, you are correct. Maybe we should leave it alone. Why so? I am positive nothing will happen because it has been damaged. However, it's still loaded with bullets. You never know what might set it off. Yeah, let's not mess with it. I don't like that. I prefer to do something about that. Oh, okay, we can go through there. Okay, I'm not surprised there are arrows on the floor because this monitor looks like it covers it up, if that were to be the case. Let's see, what have we got here? Hey Neon, what is this thing? This is DO44, an unlimited production, medium-sized demon. It has the ability to regenerate over and over again endlessly. Is it aggressive? It is not. DO44 is an imperfect demon that was rendered immobile. It regenerates itself at an alarming rate when injured. That is why this demon has these tubes attached to it. These tubes to constantly drain out its blood. That explains why I've been seeing so many blood-filled pools, rivers, and the like all throughout the facility. Basically, this monster is the source of all that blood that's trying to emulate water. Yep, that's correct. And if we were to stop this one's blood flow, all of the imperfect demons in this building would not live for long. They would have 1 month at most. That is why you call DO44 the very lifeblood of the D-types. So by stopping the blood flow, the demons in this building could be wiped out over time. But what happened to you in that case? I may be an imperfect demon, but I am also a cellular demon. As long as I take on nutrition like a normal human being, I can still live a semi-permanent life. That's a relief to hear. However, I will lose my dwelling, since it's made up of DO44's blood. No, it'll be okay. This must be done. We need this building to put a stop in its entirety. We must wipe out all D-types within it as well. This is why we must be prepared. What do you intend to do? I will put an end to the life of all the D-types by my own hands. Starting with this D-type here, yep, because once you end this one's lifespan, then the others will shortly follow on through within a month at most. Every one of them started off life as a human being. Some were subject to all sorts of experiments. Some were forced to take a lot of drugs. All kinds of things were done. Some lost their sense of self. Some lost all of their humanity. I believe that every one of them is suffering. I, alone, will put a stop to it all. There is no greater reason than that. Is it reason enough on its own? Is that okay with you two? Yeah, you're more than justified it. Ebel, Enri, I want to thank you both. Are you ready for me to put an end to it? Yeah. And that thing? An imperfect demon that cannot move, but yet is able to generate a huge amount of blood. Oh. Neon 2? Okay, so there must be some magnitude behind why she was sad. Her massive flesh will soon become just nothing. There, it is over. Let us go. Yeah. We do need to find you some clothes though once you're on the surface. Ebel, let's get a move on. Oh, okay. So, aha. Neon, you told us earlier that DO44 is a demon that regenerates endlessly, right? That is correct. Does this mean that it's still alive? No, it is now dead. Huh? I stopped its heart, which is the core of this demon. Which is essentially the core of all living organisms, is that everything has a heart. And once that heart stops, there's just no possibility of going back. That is why you did not see anything drain out of it anymore, because it cannot produce blood any longer. I see. We see, we see. This is gonna be something that ends, well, hopefully not too soon. Where are they keeping you, Emma? Make a turn right here. There you will find holding cells made of tempered glass. Holding cells? Does that mean that Oliver put Emma in there along with those freakish monsters? I cannot say for sure. All I know is that down the path is a spare holding center. Most likely nothing else was in there. Well, in any case, we should hurry. You are alarmingly frightening. I'm not gonna lie, Neon too. If we ride this elevator, it should take us to the surface. But let's rescue Emma first before we get on. I don't know what I was thinking, like, there would be an option to not rescue Emma and just leave her here, but even I would say that is too cruel to do. Oh, there she is. There! Hey Emma, wake up! Ebel, your voice will not reach her because the glass is completely soundproof. Figures. So how do we open this cell? Please give me a moment. Yeah, there's that flashing blue terminal. What is it? It might not be possible. Why do you say that? This lock here cannot be released. It cannot be operated at all. I think the answer is obvious, but is it Oliver's doing? That is correct. That son of a blank. Even in death, he's a pain in the ass. Oh, you gonna try and smash it? Well, it is our only option. It is. Anyway, go ahead and hit that stubborn glass with everything you've got. Oh, I hear a crack. There we go. That's excellent. Well, it looks like that did it. The fact they stood up to several strikes of Enri's axe speaks to how solid that glass was. And... is she unconscious? Do you know if Emma's alright? I see. That's good then. Let's get Emma out of this holding cell. Emma, hey, wake up. She won't wake up. No matter what I do with this machine, it will not work. What were you looking for? I was trying to find out the history of what people and D-types were in that holding cell before, but it was no use. I see. By the way, Neon, could you take a look at Emma? She isn't showing any signs of waking up at all. Let me see. Well. Hey, yeah. Oh. You don't have to kick her. That's like one of the most bluntest things to do, but I was so delighted. Hello. Where am I? Huh? What was I doing? So you finally came to. Emma, does anything feel out of sorts with your body? Huh? Ebel, is that you? You seem like you're doing okay right now. Do you know if that blank Oliver did anything to you? Oh, right. He did take me captive. You were caught? And then what? Well, then beyond him chasing after me, I can't remember. Maybe I just fainted at that point. I see. Huh? Enri, you! Are you alright? Your arm, it's still intact? Then what I saw actually was just a dream? Not exactly. Enri's right arm was indeed blown off. Eh? Then what is the meaning of this? Look over to your left. My left? Hello? Of course you'd be surprised. Why you stark naked? You're the first one to point that out. Wait a minute. No. The second one to point that out? Okay, maybe the last one to point that out. Yep, there we go. Who are you anyway? I'll tell you everything what happened, including who Neon is. Please stay calm and listen. Yeah, it's good that she's informed. Ebel explained to Emma everything that transpired and about Neon 02. And that's how it all went down. I'm sorry. I don't think I really get what happened. So this naked girl here healed up Enri's arm, and the three of you managed to take down Oliver. Well, at least you seem to be processing it okay. No, this is too much for me to take in at once. I can't keep it all in my head. Just making absolutely positively sure here, Oliver has been defeated. I think it'd be accurate to say we destroyed him. I guess so, yeah, killing is not a word. Destroying, yes. Anyway, we shouldn't be sticking around here for too long. I can clear up any details once we're out of here. Did you finally find a way out? Allow me to handle it. At least put on some clothes first, but I do not have any. Ebel is wearing 2 layers of shirts. Just hand him one. Yeah, with all that sweat on us, why not? Then there's also the lower parts as well. Even though it looks like I'm wearing 2 different layers, it's actually all one shirt. Sorry. Ebel, you are the absolute worst. Well, we didn't know this situation was going to come to hand, Emma. For goodness sakes. Yeah, return back to let's bully Emma again. Hey, it's not my fault. Emma White's now accompany Ebel, Alfred, Enri, McGraw, and Neon too. Unfortunately. Alright, let's get on with it. Ebel, I believe we're past an elevator on the way here. We should go that way. Got it. What does the army look like? Oh, and we're still creepy as ever. Goodness sakes. Goodness sakes. Is there anything inside here, like a mysterious stone, just hiding in the corners or something? But let's get a move on then. This elevator, where would it take us now? Here. And let's see. What's up this way then, if nothing else? There's arrows going down, but I'm going up. I want to go up. Is there anything up here? Okay, there's a pedestal there. Have we been here before? I don't think so. Where did that... Where does that lead to? Oh, I see where we are now. This is all a big understanding now, and obviously we need to temper with this. Enri, if you don't mind, yeah, let's smash with his glass again. Surely he'll break her axe at some point with all this glass smashing. There we go, that's all good. Then let's continue. Let's continue most definitely. Okay, so that is shut close. Huh? Why is this hatch closed off? It is possible Oliver closed it from afar via remote control. It's not like I planned for us to go down there, but with everything happening so far, it's making me anxious. Anyway, we should focus on getting to the exit. I just want to see if there is anything else in the previous part of the game. So we made it back here. Finally. But we should let our guard down until we're safely out of here. Nods. Exactly. Indeed loonies. As it turns out, we can't go anywhere else in the building because it's all shut off by, those shutters. And they're offline, so we can't exactly press them or anything. But at least this one works. At least we've got an escape out of here. Lucky us! Oh, luckily we did actually turn that button on beforehand. I thought it would come all the way up here. Why is there a save point here? Now I'm very nervous as to what may happen. Oh no, is there another boss sequence like DO33? Oh no. Okay, that was much easier than I thought. I would have... Maybe in another ending, that place would have had much more significance. What is this place? What is this place? Could it be this area's control room? If so, this could potentially open up all the doors leading to the exit. Can you do that? Can you do that? The security for the locks is pretty strict, but I think I can manage. How much time will you need? 10, maybe 20 minutes. Got it. Neon, I'm sorry for relying on you so much to finish the job. It is okay. I do not mind. Emma? Hey, Ebel? What's up? Are you sure we can trust her? Absolutely! You mean Neon? Yeah. Emma, you've only just met her, so it's natural that you might not trust her. But Neon has proven to be more credible than I expected, so I trust her wholeheartedly. Even though she's stark naked, let's not touch on that. Is there something wrong, Neon? There is. There is what? There is something heading this way and is fast approaching. It is picking up reactions from all of these sensors. What the hell could it be? Do you think DO33? No, it can't be. Yeah. It is DO33. Oh, come a blank on! You've got to be kidding me! So that DO33 monster finally came back for us. Especially we are so close to getting out of here. Neon, what would be the worst case scenario in our current situation? It would be that DO33 charges into here and destroys all of the machines before I could get the shutters to open. And then it would start killing all of us one by one. That is our worst case scenario. So what would be the best course of action? That would be... Say no more. I understand. I'll do it. Ebel, wait just a moment. You don't have to do it. Ebel, just what do you intend to do? I intend to do what Neon thinks is best right now. And that is to distract DO33. That means one of us acts as a decoy. Enri, I need you to take care of Neon and Emma. Neon, I'm going to buy you all the time you need to get this done. All I ask is for you to unlock all of the doors. And Emma, stay out of Enri and Neon's way. I don't have much time, so I'll be going now. I appreciate the sentiment, Enri, but I need you to stay put and keep them safe in case anything happens. Besides, you already had your right arm blown off and your ribs broken. Even though you can be healed, I don't want you overdoing it anymore. I'll be fine. Forgive me. Enri, I'll leave the rest up to you. Aw, Enri! Ebel, you idiot! I will never forgive you if you die out there! Come on then, you abomination. This is our final showdown. You've been a thorn on our side for so long. Come on, you freak. You've got to deal with me first. There we go. That's the first objective. Okay, it's now or never. All I have to do is hold out until the doors are unlocked. I actually took matters in my own hands, but I wasted it on being a decoy. I really am a damned idiot. A D-type intrusion has been detected. We'll be locking all of the shutters in area A1, which will be this one. Nice to know. Hey, God, Buddha, Goddess, or whoever you might be out there. You know, whenever that mood strikes you, can you just make sure all of us make it out of here alive? Sure do. And that, folks, is going to be where we end it off here. Thank you all so much for watching. I sense this is going to be the last... Well, the next episode is going to be the last video before we get to an ending. But I'm going to say that we're going to produce an all-ending video for the next one. So it's going to take a while, but I'm hoping that it will be something in which everyone will be happy to watch, entertaining to watch, and hopefully insightful as well, because I'm looking to get all of the endings, every single one of them, and hopefully put down all their pre-requirements as well in order to get through this. Thank you so much for watching, and I am thoroughly loving this game. It's a shame that we're nearing the end, but I couldn't be more happy than to take on this abomination as our last opponent. Thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourselves.